Hey guys, it's Jan. Welcome back to Not a Real Farm. So today the temperature, of course, is chilly. I just jumped into the greenhouse really early before the sun really starts to hit up over the greenhouse. And today I think it's important that we look at harvesting some of our cucumbers that we have. I have to double check to make sure that it's actually ready. So we're gonna turn around, we're gonna walk to the back, and we're gonna see if they're ready. So the lemon cucumbers are all the way here at the back, guys. So let's get back here and see what we can see. So essentially these are my lemon cucumbers. They're a little bit different from the regular green cucumbers because they have a rounded shape. Now with the lemon cucumbers, when you first plant them, you're going to see that they're a really light colored yellow. But as they're ready to go to seed, what happens is they get really dark. They start to almost take on a brown color. Let's see if I can show you that over here. They start to take on a brown color, a really sort of dark brown color. And that is indicating to me that the outer shell of the cucumber is actually hard. I actually had one fall from halfway up the ceiling yesterday onto the ground in here and it didn't even smash. Here's another one. Taking on a brown color. We have quite a few in here, actually. If you look really closely, you can see how it's taking on sort of a rusty brown color on the cucumber. Oh boy, we have tons of them. Look at this. And I apologize if the sun is in the way there. Brown. Okay, so you can actually harvest these now. You're going to find that the outer skin on the cucumber is hard, almost like a squash. You won't be able to penetrate it anymore with your nail. And what you can do is you can slice these in half, and you'll find that the cucumber is almost sort of just full of seed. It will be full of seed when you cut it in half, and you can scoop it out either with a melon scooper or, a spoon, and save your seed. But first, let's just take a look and see if any of them are ready. Let's harvest these. Okay guys, so we have some beautiful lemon cucumbers. You can see here what I mean by the brown color. All the brown striping. This tells me that the cucumber's skin is severely ready. It's gonna be probably a little bit hard to cut through, so we're gonna need to use our chef's knife to do that. But a lot of these are indicating, especially with the color, that they're actually ready now to be harvested and the seeds saved. So let's break open one and see what it looks like. I think what we'll do is we'll start with this guy first, followed by this one, and then we can take a look and see what the seeds look like on the inside. I'm pretty sure they're ready. Okay, let's see if we can cut into this guy. I do have a knife with me. Let's see what it looks like. So when you first break open the cucumber, it's going to look like any other regular cucumber that you would eat any time of the day, any day of the week. But let's get our little bowl here because we're going to save the seeds. What you want to do is you want to take a melon scooper or a spoon, and what you're going to do is, you can see how thick this skin is too. The skin is thick, really thick. So that tells me, like I said, that the seeds are ready. So you're going to take your spoon or your melon scooper, and you're actually just going to scrape down, or however you want to do it. Scrape up, scrape down until all those mature seeds are out. And once the seeds are all out, you should be left with sort of a hollow, almost looking like a melon. And that will also do it on the green cucumbers too. It will be hollow like this on the inside. So as you can see, your seeds are going to come out very gelatinous, almost like a tomato, okay? But the inside is going to be hollow. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the flesh. You can still eat the flesh. You can take it out and scoop it out with a spoon or, like I said, a melon scooper. But it's going to be really hard to sort of peel through this. This is super solid, but the flesh on the inside is good. So let's see. Just going to scrape it out all the way to the bottom until you get all the flesh out. This method is good for any cucumber. Even a melon, you can do it this way too. Super simple. Okay, so the seeds, as you can tell, if I can get up close enough, are in a gelatinous sort of goo or sack like a tomato would be. These are ready to go. They are mature cucumber seeds. And then what you're going to do is you're going to place these in a bowl, just like I have here. Take out, you know, obviously a lot of the big sort of pieces of cucumber that go along with the seeds. Press out any of the cucumber seeds that are in there still. And what you're going to do is you're going to fill your bowl maybe about an inch with water. And you're going to let the seeds ferment very much like what you would do with a tomato. And what you're going to find is after about 48 to 72 hours, you're going to find that all this gelatinous sort of goo that sits around these seeds will come off very nicely, and the cucumber seed will be ready to dry. Now with this, it can be challenging. I know a lot of people don't like to ferment their seeds. Some people use different methods, but I've found that this method works best if you want really true clean seed. You have to sit it somewhere where it's going to get warm, whether that's next to a fridge or maybe in a sunroom, and they're going to have to ferment for about 48 to 72 hours. And then you're going to take a colander, if you want to, and you're going to dump these seeds in the colander, and you're going to rinse it under warm water. And that is going to remove all of this, you know, the remaining gelatinous sort of goo around the seeds. But these seeds are mature and ready to go. You can see how hollow these are on the inside. Let's look at one more. Let's see what one more looks like on the inside. But you can see, guys, that with cucumbers, you know, if you're looking to save your seed, you could actually get a lot of seeds just from a couple of cucumbers. It doesn't have to be on a grand scale if you're just looking to grow for family or yourself. Put all the seeds in there. So you don't have to do this to all of them. You guys, I'm just doing it obviously because I'm, you know, saving seeds and keeping them, some for us, some for the store. But you do the same thing. You just scoop it on out. Okay, we've got that hollow cavity again, if you can see. Got some seeds hiding from me here. Okay, there's that hollow cavity that you're looking for. You can hear how hard the cucumber is. Wow. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing to this one. Okay, so this guy's pretty much empty. And then you'll do the same thing again. So you're going to separate a lot of these seeds out. And it's very easy. It doesn't take very much effort to separate and take the pulp out of here. However, like I said, once you've separated the big pieces of pulp here, what you want to do is you want to run your tomatoes. I got tomatoes on the brain. You want to take your cucumbers and you want to put a little bit of water in here, just like you would if you were trying to clean tomato seeds. let them ferment for about 24, 48, sometimes 72, depending on how thick the gel is. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put it in a colander, run the water over it, clean the seeds, and then you're going to want to air dry them. So you can do this two ways. If you're looking at saving the seed and air drying it, you're going to put it on a rack or somewhere where it can get air underneath it. Or the other thing you can do is you can put your dehydrator on really, really, really low and dry the seeds out that way. And guys, this is a way for you to regenerate your seeds all on your own for next year's crop. And you won't have to worry about going out and purchasing any more cucumber seeds, because you're going to be, doing this on your own, regenerating it for next year, and, building your seed library that way. So treat these very much like you would with tomato. It's the same process. You scoop out the seeds in order to separate the gelatinous kind of goo away from the tomato seeds. You do the same thing. A little bit of water. You ferment it for about 48 to 72 hours. And then what you're going to do is you're going to rinse them. It's the same method for cucumbers and tomatoes. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. You can see here that we've got a lot of seeds that came out of only 2 of those cucumbers, and I've got a ton more. So try it at home, see what you think. Shoot me an email or put a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you've got any questions, comments, send them along. Thumbs up if you like the video, and see you soon.